This is just insane how pretty this looks. So I'm using a combination of mods, quite a few actually, but this is Lithosphere with Still Life. Man, just sometimes it's so hard not to just stare at all this. It's insane. Anyways, it's getting close to night, so I need to survive the night, and it's already not looking good. So I need to hurry up. Oh my gosh. Something's telling me I'm going to have to hide in this tree for the night. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have mobs coming out. So, worst case, wooden sword. Oh, and if you guys are wondering what shader I'm using the Eclipse shader. It's a edit of Bliss, and it is amazing. Okay, sheep, I am sorry, but I need a bed. One, I just told me there was 3 here. Okay, there's already zombies. Okay, I'm trying to do this like with kind of the spirit of hardcore, trying not to die and be careful. But, you know, if it does, then whatever. Because I don't want to lose this world. And I did do a lot of the loading in already, but I am using the Voxy mod. And in my opinion, I think Voxy is 10 times better than Distant Horizons. One, the chunk performance is so much better because it actually loads in so much quicker than Distant Horizons, especially on different mod loaders too. Oh, crap. Go. Oh, shoot. Okay. I need to run. This is not looking good already. Okay. Oh, God. Dude, I can't get anything right now. Oh, my gosh. This is insane. They are really giving me a hard time. It's like I can see them because their eyes are glowing. Okay, we're good now. I still need to run, otherwise I'm going to die. You know what I got now? Got lots of bones, so that's going to be helpful. What I was saying last time before skeletons rudely interrupted me was we are using Voxy, and it is, in my opinion, 10 times better than Distant Horizons. And also the quality difference too. Like, this is just so much better. I wonder how long it's going to take me to actually get down to stone. Which do I have? I need to mine a few more. Just need to get a furnace and cook this food so I can actually heal myself up. I do not feel comfortable running around with 2 hearts. Kind of a rough start, but hey, that happens to everybody. I just feel like the wood is just literally used to get you to stone. And after that, it's just never used again. But that's just how it is. While we're waiting for that to cook up, I'm going to get this iron right over here. Get that smelted too. One of the reasons that I like this spot for spawning is because it's actually right next to the mountains. And there's lots of ores inside of the mountains. So that's going to help us get a little bit ahead. So iron right off the bat's pretty nice. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's heal now. Oh my gosh. Trying to figure out where we want to go. Oh, we see more iron. Let's get that. You know, I'm actually pretty particular about where I decide to actually build my houses. So I'm probably going to take a little bit of time of just like wandering around and exploring, just figuring out where I actually like a specific spot, and then we'll start and hunker down there. I'm going to make myself probably just a small little hut just for getting by, and then from there I'll start coming up with my master plan. Alright, so we got some iron tools and we got some iron armor, so we're actually a lot better off than we just started. So, kind of clutch spawning right here. But so now, I'm going to figure out where we want to go. This might be like full-blown, like turn into an entire adventure. But I think I want to go east, because I am kind of almost the farthest west that you can go. Oh man, that looks cool. Wait, that's west. That's east. I actually think it might be cool to head down to this area right here and check this out, because it looks like a pretty cool lake. And I know there's a lot of other areas around here, but I definitely want to be kind of nestled in between a mountain range. So I think we're going to head southwest from here. But just going to take those views in for a minute, because that is insanely gorgeous. I just stumbled into a bunch of cows, so unfortunately this is going to be a massacre, but okay, so 9 pieces of leather and 14 raw beef. That'll be good enough to get us through. So I'm gonna be kind of going for like more of like a neutral, like dark wood kind of build, kind of like moody. So I'm gonna be going with like the deep slate bricks, probably spruce and dark oak planks. Actually, really a fan of those. So we're gonna go for pretty much like an ultra rustic build. So I'm gonna go. Obviously, there's a bunch of deep slate around here, but I'm just gonna get that. Just get this, start stacking a little bit, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I just can't get the words out. Oh, there's our lake. That looks awesome from here. I'm definitely going to be building somewhere around here. I kind of want 360-degree views, so I kind of feel like I might want to go on top of there, but we're going to keep heading over and seeing if there's anything else. Ooh. Another portal is up there. Okay, I'm actually going to make a detour really quick. We're going to go hit that. Yeah, that was kind of hidden right there. Oh, knockback. Efficiency. Silk touch. And we'll just leave those. And 2 pieces of obsidian. It's pretty good. Fire charge will take that. gold right there, so I think we'll take those. You know what I do want to do though, quick? Well, there's a saddle. Sweet. Okay. Bucket. No, I'm gonna need another piece. Oh, we got one more over there. Alright, let's strategically go do that. Alright, let's get out of here. Sometimes I just don't like trying my luck when I'm right next to lava, because I just feel like it's it's just something's bound to happen, you know, just getting like caught up in something and then walking over and then boom, you fall in and then you're dead. Okay, so that was a nice little detour. We got a couple good enchanted items. I'm actually pretty ecstatic about that Silk Touch one, because don't see that very often. Wow, dude, the scenery is just wow. That lake over there looks so cool. And then you just got these mountains around you, so it's just like feels like you're immersed and just out there, the deep mountains of like Washington and Oregon. It's insane. Okay, so we're almost at that spot that I was kind of eyeing up there on top of the mountain. Just a little bit away, so I'm actually hoping that there's some pretty good views of the lake. Yeah, we're getting up here in a second, so we'll see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are definitely up here at the top. And there are views, for sure. I know I'm going to have to cut down some of these trees, because they're kind of getting in the way. Alright, it's a beautiful morning, and we need to get started on clearing out some of this stuff, because I actually really like this spot. We're going to have to make some kind of like, it's going to be kind of an interesting build. I'm going to have to level this out a little bit more. Kind of cut some stuff down. And then I might think about like coming off this ledge here. Maybe, I don't know, making some really cool deck or something. But it's going to be a process. It's going to be a fun build. But I think with my, my building skills, I can really make something cool out of this. I think that's a really cool view, seeing that, and then just all those mountains in the background. Man, this is so cool. Sorry guys, I'm like fangirling over this. Like, this is how I wish Minecraft looked when I was younger. But I mean, this is how I see it now, is how I saw it when I was younger. I was just amazed. But this, it's cool. And it was just what I like about it so much is I remember the first time that I started seeing modded Minecraft, I was like, wow, I really want my world to look like that. And I couldn't because I was on Xbox. And I mean, you know, they've done some good stuff on that, but I don't really think you can really change or replicate what Java has been able to do. So, in my opinion, I think Java is a lot better than Bedrock, mostly because of just what's capable, and just we have a ginormous community of people that come out here and make all these mods and make it possible. So To every mod creator out there, I just want to give you guys a shout out. Thank you for putting time and effort into being able to make this game what it is and how beautiful we've made it in just the short amount of time that it's been around. Alright, trees. So, I just hurried and quickly installed the falling tree mod, so. Oh shit, my inventory is like almost maxed out. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna put like all these valuables in here. Actually, I should probably get this smelting. All this iron I got. Holy crap, that's a lot. Okay, let's get back to chopping. Okay. This is going to completely break my next axe. I'm going to be burning through axes, so I think I'm probably just going to make them out of stone from right now. Yeah, we've got a backpack. I need to make one of those. Okay, we are 2 pieces of leather shy from being able to make this backpack, and alright. I gotta go find some more cows. I don't know how easy that's gonna be at the moment. I have no idea where they're even at, but that's the fun of it. And there are pigs everywhere. Okay, I see some wolves. Wow. Hey guys. I'd actually love to have one of these guys as one of my companions. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. Little islands in between too, that's awesome. Wow, somehow I actually made it back to my my base camp without actually even trying. So, nice. Oh, mountain goat. Nice. Yo, dude, what the hell? I actually didn't think he was gonna hit me. That's weird. Alright, if this guy thinks that he owns this top, we're gonna have a little showdown. I think I know who's going to win. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, I've got enough now. Just a little observation I made. I think it's because of the sound physics mod that we have on here, but I can actually hear myself walking around in the iron armor. You guys probably won't be able to hear it because I don't know if the audio is loud enough, but there's like a subtle, like, iron ring sometimes when we're walking around. Alright, now let's make this backpack. Alright. Looks pretty cool. If we hit backpack, there'll be on there. Sweet. Now I have a little extra storage space in there. So, perfect. Okay, so I need to figure out how I actually want to lay out this house. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off using dirt just to get the layout of the foundation going. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, one more. So a fun tip that I actually like, at least when you're building, is I like to make the length of walls an odd number because you have an exact center, like a 1 block in the exact center. And then you, if you wanted to, you can also, you know, step off the side as well and have another couple blocks in between, because then you have space for, like, if this is your window right here, these 3 blocks, then you have enough space for a shutter, and then you got a block in between. So it kind of just gives some nice wall space, just from a design standpoint. That's where I'm coming from. So I think this will be this first part right here. It's a little rectangle, and then I'm thinking what we'll do next is we'll continue off of that. That's good. What are these guys doing here? Okay. Oh, shit. That was a fun little challenge. All right, well, that worked. Well, right there, that's freaking 50 blocks. Not quite, but still. Okay, so I'm thinking this is going to be the front of the house here, and there's going to be like a porch that you can walk into, and it's going to be like a wraparound, and it's going to go all the way around here. I think to this side, maybe around the back here, because I do want to have, like, you know, some pretty good views. And then I think this is going to be our kind of like kitchen area right here. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. I might make this like just one floor, and then we might make this a 2-story high. It might. I think it's might what I. All right. 32. It's half a stack. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out and over to those mountains right over here because I have run out of coal pretty much. So I'm probably only gonna get a few more pieces of this. I'm gonna have to go get more. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take my saddle with me, and I'm gonna tame a horse while I'm out because I know I saw some in the field over there, and then I'll start working on getting some of that some more coal. But right now is not the time because it's about to turn night. So, all right. So I found this chap, and now we get to go for a little ride. Kind of figured I'd just tame him now. So, anyways, I'm gonna just carry on and try to find some coal so we can keep getting our stone smelting. What? A pink sheep? Jeez. Alright, you don't see that very often. I probably should have, you know, gotten some shears, but I do not have any. It's actually been a long time since I found a pink sheep naturally occurring in the world. Okay, I'm gonna take a break for a minute. Try to figure out what I want to do with this house, because I want to make sure I actually like how it's gonna turn out. So we're gonna take a break for a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I just took a little break to eat lunch, do a couple chores around the house, and now I'm ready to get back at it. And there's just one thing that I'm thinking of, and I'm not exactly sure I like where I'm going with this. I was kind of hoping to go with something a little bit more simple, but my creative brain is kind of picking at me a little bit, so I need to add some dimension to the outside of this house. So I've just been kind of thinking and looking back on some other stuff, and I need to pop out these pillars right here in this area. And I just wanted to have more dimension is all, really. So that's pretty much where I'm at, and I'm going to get started on it. So if you guys were trying to build along with this, I'm sorry. I'm going to you can do whatever you want with it, but I'm going to edit it and change it up because I'm not exactly happy with it. So we're going to get going on this. Okay. So this is how I'm going to do it. Getting rid of this, and then I'm popping this out right here. Boom. That means I need to go and get rid of this entire perimeter. You know, I could probably count on my fingers how many times I've like started to build something and then I said, you know, maybe not. So this is where we're gonna start kind of getting it the way I want it to be. So I'm getting rid of this fence. We're gonna extend out this deck here about another 1 or 2 blocks. I think it's gonna be. I think we're gonna go for 2. Just like when you pop out like certain spots with the houses, it gives it more dimension. I don't know, because it's going to give more of a 3D look. And then you can like decorate with other blocks quite a bit more. So in essence, you're not really like... Oh, sweet. Yeah. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Not necessarily the amount of mobs that are down here, though. Shit, I see coal. Hit the creeper. Holy shit, dude. Wow. I almost died. Okay. Dog, what? Oh my god. I don't know how he even got in there, but whatever. Okay. Alright, so now we got... we gotta do this little part of the front door. So... do it like this. Oh, shoot. Can do that. I'm gonna do this right here. Let's add, oh, I need to add them back. Where do they go? Right here. There's that. Boom, there's that one. Yep. Love it. That didn't work the way I was hoping. Actually, let's get rid of the door. Do this. Oh, not that one. There we go. Boom, there we go. Got that. Now I'm going to shape around the, right here. Because we got some spruce. I'm going to use some spruce planks. I am really liking how this is turning out. So this is going to be our front door right here. We got these little beauties right here. I need to make this match up a little better. And the axe is about to break. Okay, let's make another. Oh yeah, I love this dark oak with the spruce planks. It's looking really nice. Then I need 3 more of those. Sweet. There we go. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if we add this under here, it might look cool. Some of that one. I'm really loving how this is like kind of shaping out here. So I think with that, maybe what I can do is just make this flat here, and then we add these. I kind of like that. think I'm digging it. And we'll put the glass panes in right here when we get them. So I'm going to have to go do that soon. Thinking. We'll shape this out. Shape that one out right there. That's the door. We put one right here, one right here, because this is an outside wall. This one's going to be tricky. And we'll go here. How about that? Yeah, I like that. Okay, we put the trapdoors there. Then I think we can put some more trapdoors right here to kind of look like shutters. Or put that one out right there. One right there. I'm getting a little short on spruce planks, so I'm gonna have to go out and get some more. Sweet. 2 birds with 1 stone on that tree. Alright. Okay, this is actually looking really cool. I'm actually excited to texture. But we're not quite there yet. But we will be soon. You know, fun question. I need to get sand, and I'm not exactly sure where I can get some. So, let me see. And we'll be able to see some on the map if there's any. No, this all looks like... No sand. Closest sand is up here north towards these beaches. I'm just trying to think which one is... which is closer. Oh man, that's kind of a tough decision. Looks like there's some bigger villages over here, so... might be worth it to try to go there. Okay, so if I'm going to be going on quite a bit of a journey to go get sand, I'm actually going to take a shovel with me, and yeah. So, oh, let's see. Let's double check this. I think this beach is closer to us than that is, so I think we're gonna cross this little valley and head over the mountain. Okay, so after like I think it was like 5 minutes of just straight riding, we got here. This is a little, just I guess, indented lake. So I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to start mining some sand because I'm not going to want to come back here for a while. So I'm going to fill up my backpack, at least mostly. And then from there, just get on out of here. Okay, we are almost done. And we're about to break our shovel, so I'm just going to go as long as the shovel goes. Which is right then, so... We've got about pretty much half a backpack, so I think I'm good for a while with glass. If I end up needing any more, I'm going to hate my life for a little bit, but... You know, whatever. Okay. Back home we go. We got a little ways of riding. Okay, we're back. Now I'm going to unload all of this sand. It's going to go here. I'm going to top this off. And I think that should get us by for the rest of the build. So, no more need to have to go out and get all of that freaking sand. So, okay. Let's see what's next that we got to do. I'm going to do some thinking here for a minute. Because I do like this, but I feel like it's missing out a little bit on something. So I'm going to... I think this is where I'm going to start getting the roof on this side. So we're going to do a... I think what I want to do is I'm going to do a gable roof. I don't know how tall it's going to be. Probably going to be decently big anyways. So we've got 25 deep slate bricks. Oh my god, we're going to need a lot. Okay. That's not too bad. Right here's our center, so that's going to be probably like 2 more blocks up as the highest point right there. Now let's do it this way. And just like that, I'm short. Okay, so I am going to have to go get some more deep slate bricks. But this is actually turning out super nice. I'm actually pretty happy with it. So we're going to go from there. We're gonna dye it into right here, both sides. As far as the access to getting upstairs, I'm going to have to create some kind of second floor. And I think what I'm going to have to do is put it on this level right here. This will be the second floor, and then this is going to be... Oh, man. Deciding where I want to put my wall. If I want to keep it like true to itself, we're going to keep the wall right here. And that's going to add quite a bit of dimension to it. Okay. No, let's do that. Now let's get some glass in this baby. Oh, I forgot to download continuity. Okay, whatever. We'll have to get that done soon. This tree's gonna go. It's getting in the way of the views, but we can keep the other one right there onto the side of it. I got one more axe on me. Let's chop this guy down quick. Oh, funny, now I can't get up this way. Alright, improvise on that quick. You know what? I think I like it like that. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. One thing I kind of want to do differently, though, is I think the floor, I want to do it differently. I might go with something darker. Kind of what I'm thinking is we might do some dark oak logs, or like planks in here. Let's see if I got any, just see how it looks. But I do like that. Oh, I'm completely out of dark oak. I'm liking how it's looking. At least we got this nice little elevation here in the front. It's beautiful. Wonder if I can add a piece of glass right there. That might look cool. Alright, well. That's what it is. All my chests are pretty much full. Okay, we got a little bit of a storage dilemma going on right now, so we're gonna have to get this figured out soon. We do have our glass smelting, get that coal going. Okay, done. Okay, well, we are not short on iron. So, I guess next thing I need to do is I need to make a bunch of axes, and I need to keep chopping down some more dark oak trees. And some more spruce. And then I'm also going to have to go get some more bricks. So we're going to do that. And just wait. Yeah, we're going to do that. So yeah. So my horse wandered off, and I couldn't find him for a little while. Probably spent like 10 minutes looking for him, but he's just I found him finally. Honestly, I swear, I think it's one of the dumbest things that Mojang has implemented in the game is that your horses just wander off if you don't have them on a lead. Okay, just kind of taking a pause right here. It's just like sitting on top of the roof. It's like you get all these views, and it's like, wow, man, that's all really pretty. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to work now. Oh man, dude. I'm like tempted to make all 14 of these freaking axes and going and hunting down all of these freaking dark oak trees because, man, it's just taking forever to get all this freaking wood. Okay. I actually really like how this is starting to turn out. There's a lot of dimension to it, and just love the color palette to this as well. I'm actually excited to get moving on the it's kind of like porch overhang because I'm going to have to do that. And then we're going to have to frame it in. So I think there's a lot of cool stuff we're still going to do with this. And I might change up like the roof material a little bit in some of the areas. But overall, I'm liking it. Got to just, the hard part's getting up and filling in all these little spots here. And then I got to figure out what to do because I don't want a ginormous opening right here in the front. I just think it's going to look weird. So we're going to have to work on that. And I'm going to have to keep going out and getting some more dark oak. But other than that, I'm actually really liking this. This is actually awesome. So I got the roof on this place, and it took me a while, and there was a lot of bricks that I had to place down. So it was kind of monotonous. So I just decided not to record any of it. But now we're just inside and just kind of working on just decorating everything. I think this is going to be my, upstairs bedroom right here. The views aren't really that great, honestly. Probably do better with views, but anyways. So I'm just going to keep building, and then you guys can just watch. So it's going to go quiet here. Okay, so I found like all this other stuff to be pretty monotonous, so I just kind of went through and started doing like just these small features around the house. And I'm just going to showcase this to you guys really quick so that you can see what I did off camera. It's kind of hard to get up and see all this stuff since, you know, it's up higher. And there's still some more stuff I want to do. But more so what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the interior. And I'm going to show you some pretty cool cinematic shots. With this layer right here of the logs, I had to drop it down one block because I realized that those little supports that I did for the stone stairs acting as the supports, you know, those needed to be on that level right there. So I went ahead and did that, but doing the roof was pretty sketchy because there was a lot of places that I was worried about falling off, and if falling, dying, not exactly something I want to do. So anyways, this is just kind of what I was doing off camera, and I'm going to go ahead and do some cinematic shots of the house really quick. It's not completely done. We still have to do the inside, but I'm just going to jump to that really quick. So I think right here is probably a good spot to end the video. This video's pretty much gotten over like 2 hours long. So in the next part, what we're going to do is we're going to start working on the interior of the house. I'm going to have to mess around with some ideas because I still need to figure out which part of the house I want to be. But I'll give you a small little showcase of this, like just empty interior right now. So then you can see it when it's done. So we can do before and after shots. So staircase upstairs right here. That's the staircase up to the 3rd floor. This is what I think I'm going to take as my bedroom, because I actually like the panoramic views you have on this side. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put a fireplace right here. That's also going to be a fireplace in the downstairs living room, because I think that's what I want to do down there. And then over here I think is just going to be like storage room. I think it's probably most appropriate. I need to fill that in. And then this can be like probably just like another treasure room or bedroom or whatever. So, and then we got up to the upstairs, which I'll just show you really quick. I think is just going to be overflow storage, and I'm going to make an enchanting room up here. So I think it might be on this side. I think that would be pretty cool if we did I don't know, just like some ethereal, mystical enchantment room theme up here. I think would look pretty cool. And then just the rest of it, I'm just going to section off into storage. So that is the showcase of the interior. And in the next video, we're going to get the interior done. And then kind of just start working on the outside of the house too, because I want to landscape and I need to finish this. And there's a few other small details, but for the most part, we have pretty much gotten everything taken care of. And yeah, so now we're just going to probably end the video here. Just a couple more cinematic shots, and enjoy, and hope you guys come back, like and subscribe. It always helps. And yeah, have a nice day.